What's going on, everybody? This is CD3 Reptiles, back with another video, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to treat an infected wound and it spreading, and to keep it from spreading on a aquatic turtle. So without further ado, let's get into this. So a little bit about my situation here is I bought a turtle from a pet store down in Tarpon Springs, Florida, and you know, he looked healthy, he looked good. When I bought him, I did see that a lot of the it is a snapping turtle, by the way. A lot of the snapping turtles did have nubbed tails, and I knew as babies they're not supposed to have nubs. They're supposed to have a full at the end pointed tail. So I knew immediately something was wrong as soon as I bought this turtle. However, the side effects that it has now, which is basically its skin is starting to rot, because where the end of its tail got bit off, it got infected. So now that I've had it for about a week, I've noticed that it's gotten a lot worse. I thought it was, going to be okay. I noticed that its shell was starting to peel a little. But that's from shell growth. However, its skin, I know, is not supposed to like peel off and stuff like that. That I know is not supposed to happen. So right then and there, I grabbed the camera right now, and immediately you're gonna see how bad this little guy's tail is, and hopefully I can save it before his tail is completely gone. So I have my turtle. This is him, and as you can see right there, if I can get it to focus, his tail doesn't look like this color right here. It's all white, right? So at the end you could probably see these little white dots here, the edge of his tail, and that's where the wound is. So I'm going to put him on this paper towel, and it's very easy to treat something like this. However, for a squirmy turtle, it's kind of hard to do this on. So hopefully I can get him to settle down here. But anyway, so as you can see, the tail is the main part, right? However, the items you're going to need for, I'm going to put him back in a little bowl, is you're going to need a little Tupperware bowl with a little bit of paper towel. You're going to need some Q-tips of some sort, as you can see. And then you're going to need some of this. This is the treatment that's going to help it out. I cannot pronounce this, so I'm not going to. But anyway, you can get it at CVS or Walgreens in like the pharmacy section. It's not over the counter, so you can go in and buy it any age. But this is what it's called. This is what it looks like, the entire bottle. I did have this issue with my adult turtles I have outside now when they were babies, so I'm pretty used to treating this and helping them out. So anyway, you're gonna shake it up, because I haven't been used in a while. Obviously I have almost a full bottle. Then you're gonna take this, take a little bit of paper towel and a Q-tip. Basically you're just gonna put this on the Q-tip and let it drip all over the Q-tip. Basically until the Q-tip is fully full of the medicine, like that. Then you're going to take your turtle and you're going to apply it to the spot, and his tail is bleeding a little bit, and then you're basically just going to roll the medicine on there. And then just to keep the infection from spreading, you can put it on everywhere, and you're going to want the Tupperware container. He's not liking this. You're going to want the Tupperware container because it's going to have to dry for a little bit. Yes, I know this probably hurts you. So I'm trying my best to put this on. And you can just put it like a dot of the medicine on, like you can just pour it on his tail. But for me, for this purpose, I just want to dab it first and hold him down so he can't really move. And for a tail, this is very difficult because he can move it and tuck it. So you want to Just dab it as much as you can. And then I'm going to put them back in there so I can put some more on. And then you don't want to use the same end. You want to twist it around and redo it. Mainly, I'm just going to let this soak all in and get a good glob. And then I'll bring him out real quick and dab his tail. And I will tell you, this stuff stinks, so just be ready. Just want to get it all on the tail. Now you can see it's kind of orange. The tail's kind of orangish. So that's a good. So then you can pretty much just let your turtle sit right there in the little bin, Tupperware container like this. Let them crawl around. Man, that stuff really stinks. Whew, damn. So then after that, you're gonna want to let the medicine dry for about a couple minutes. And the reasoning for that is because you want that medicine to soak into, whatever wound you're trying to heal. And yeah, so we're gonna let this sit for a couple minutes, and I will be back when it's dry. Hey guys, alright, now that his tail is dry, as you can see, the medicine is a little bit on the jar, that little brown stuff. It's okay. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wet a Q-tip and wipe whatever excess is on his tail of the medicine. So I sprayed a little bit in the jar, or in the Tupperware, so you can see. So now you're just going to want to take him, set him down, and just gently dab the wound. And like I said, they are going to tuck it in, so just get as much of that medicine as you can off, because you do not want this in the water, because if they eat this, it could be harmful to them. So you want to get as much of it as you can off. And hopefully he doesn't bite me while I'm doing this. So as you can see, it's brown. It's starting to come off. As long as it's brown, I mean, he does have a little blood, so mine's gonna come out a little orangish, but that's okay. But as you can see, the first side I did it, a lot came off, which is good. Alright, so now you can see his tail is a little bit of brown, a little bit of dark black, or a little bit of black, and then that little white dot on his tail. That's where the infection is. As you can see, his tail is actually eaten away about halfway. Alright, so now that he's all taken care of, we can put him back in the tank. And then, again, you're going to want to do this until you start to see a gradual growth back, especially in my case. You're definitely going to want to see the tail start to grow back, and once you start seeing it grow back, do a little bit of the treatment at the time. It's going to take a while for it to come back. I know this is going to take a while because like I said, I've had this problem before from buying turtles from different local pet stores. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video if you leave a like, and if there's anything else you guys know that I don't know that could help this guy, please put it down in the comments. I will read them, and I will put your comments into a video, and I will show the methods and everything else. However, I will be coming out with another video back to back. Tomorrow I'm actually rescuing a soft-shell turtle, and I will be doing the same treatment with him because half of his tail, or half of his shell, looks like it was ripped off or eaten. But you guys will see that in tomorrow's video. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Peace. I'm out.